billions of dollars. Like we are giving over millions of dollars already. Do we know all these things? Can we sit? Can we sit like dumb and just sit and allow these things to happen? This is dangerous. This is alarming. Joe cannot run our country on a gentleman's agreement. Joe cannot run our country on a long time friendship. When you are seeing these millions of dollars equipments coming into the country, he cannot say that. He just cannot do that. It is not possible. The executive cannot bring in these machines without the legislature. I said that. They cannot. We are heading on a very, very, very much dangerous path. Now, it was a friend who sent it. You people are still negotiating why these machines are in the country when you are still on the negotiation process. Now, let's take this bit a bit, right? It was what I said that if you continue to lie and lie and lie, your butt will continue to come outside and you will be disgraced. I just read what Joe said. The letter that was the communication that was sent to the legislature. Joe said that not a dime had been paid. Not even the government of Liberia money, have been used on these equipments that came into the country. He said that they are still negotiating and nothing, absolutely nothing has been paid. Now, all of the taxes, I repeat, all of the taxes on the yellow machines, they were waived at the National Port Authority. All taxes, they were being waived on these yellow machines at the NPA. All of the taxes, no metric payment. There was no metric payment being done. No APM handling charges was made. No custom duty was paid. No delivery on other charges were paid. So how can Joe tell the Liberian people that they never used the government of Liberia money or dime had not yet been paid? A long time friend bring a part in these machines, but yet and still no APM handling charges was being made. Yet and still no taxes. Absolutely. When you bring things into the country, before you get it out of the National Port Authority, you pay these things. You pay taxes. The APM charges, you do it. The custom duty, you pay. How is it possible? All of these things. There is no document, the invoices. You cannot see anything on it. But yet and still, Joe told us that there's absolutely no money from the Liberian people have been used on these things and they are still negotiating. That's a big and black lie. Whole lie. That's a lie. They reach us to a point that you want to say they came for the presidency with lies, like we are always saying. The executive instructed that the NPA, the National Port Authority, said that the executive instructed the National Port Authority that the APN terminal that they should deduct the handling charges from NPA monthly royalty. The National Port Authority monthly royalty. The National Port the National Port Authority. So in the National Port Authority told the APM terminal that they should deduct all of the handling charges on the yellow machine from the National Port Authority monthly royalty. Who owns the National Port? Who owns the free port? Who owns free port? It is the Liberian people money. So if you are deducting them from the monthly royalty, what does this show? What it tells you? It tells you that Joe lied. It tells you that it is the same Liberian people money that is being used. That is what it tells you. And we are saying these things. We just don't come to the radio and just say things. We have documents on them. If you want to say something, come on.
Okay, so it's important that everyone get the understanding of the yellow machine issue, right? People been having diverse understanding on the yellow machine issue, and the machine issue has drawing the attention of the legislature. They will have their side, and they will stumble over the yellow machine issue until the president a communication at the legislature. You know, it's against development. We all pray for the betterment of Liberia. Once Liberia is better, you and I will be able to live in peace and enjoy the natural resources of this country equally. Despite our improvement as a country, we don't just go for anything. It is prudent enough to understand and accept it from a partner who wants to be a help to our country. It is great enough. But at the level of the presidency, you don't accept certain of or quantity of gift from an individual or company, particularly when you think in future that person will want to do business with the country. A Bodot's credibility, like I continue to say, a Bodot's the credibility of the president, a Bodot the accountability of that president, a bring up conspiracy in governance. The issue of the yellow machine coming into the country, being in the country right now, and the president said negotiation is still ongoing, is something here. But on the overall, the yellow machine issue, if it is true that the yellow machine will come in country or it is in country to help our people,
It is in country.
we 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 won't allow the president for that. But I think there was a procedural error on the part of the executive branch of government, leaving the legislature out of the whole negotiation process of the yellow machine, giving it by law that the president does not receive such a huge gift, considering and looking at future compromise of resources for the country. The negotiation that was being done, it was done on the gentleman basis, according to the letter written to the to the legislature by the president. It was done by gentleman agreement. So, since it was done by gentleman agreement, this one it got nothing to do with the legislature. In as much it was done by gentleman agreement, it means the president decided to give this to the country, like he said. The donor of the yellow machine was being moved by the spirit of solidarity, according to the president, through his communication to the legislature. The president was moved by the spirit of solidarity to accompany, to help the arrest agenda. But now, there are hard questions to be asked, thorough investigation to be done. Why? The individual who is giving the machine on the basis of his solidarity, where was he when President Walker was soliciting funds to seek health problems in the country? I'm saying this to say the individual who giving up the yellow machine is a personal friend to the president with the understanding of the letter being read that was sent to the legislature. If this individual as a friend to the president, when the president was the vice president, he was in authority, the ranking in the country, and he was a former vice president contesting to be a president in the then 2023 election. So, the former vice president and now president Joe Wakai was soliciting funds, was in the process generating funds to seek health attention. If an individual will give 285 pieces of yellow machine, considering the friendship between the two of them, where was the friends as well when the president needed money to go to hospital? Like you have Eric Costa, Costa, the one who generated folks in America, and we are informed that the former President George Weah also gave some money for the health attention of former Vice President and current President Joe Biden. So the hard question is, where was this friend? Or when did they become friends? Is it after the election they became friends? Because he said long time friend. What is a long time friend? That means the president and you have been friends for more than a year. So more than a year, the election passed, not more than a year. So the hard question now is, where was this friends? So this friends only come in with the spirit of solidarity, but not the spirit of humanity. Because if you have a spirit of humanity, the person who affected the president in the time he needed help attention, he needed money. So if the guy didn't do what he was to have done as a friend to the president, now he coming to give 285 pieces of machine, then there is a motive behind the yellow machine to his friend. So say he did not do it when the man was sick, now the man are president, he's doing it. So certain thing behind the yellow machine issue. It means the president giving the machine, even if he giving it free, but there will come a time he will come to his friend, the president, that Mr.